sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, and it's the Big Detecting Show. Good evening, Adrian.
Good evening, dear. How are you? Sorry, I was reading something. Yes.
Are you reading what I've just sent you?
Yes. 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 Good evening, everyone.
How are you, friend?
I'm very good. Very good, thanks. Yeah, very, very good. The weather's getting better down here. I don't know about you. So hopefully dry. It's just them pesky crops in the fields, which is bugging things at the moment. So
we were absolutely lovely. The weather was great. The weather was dandy. Everything had dried up. And then yesterday was torrential and everywhere's flooded again.
Yeah, the ground
everywhere had been cut as well.
The ground's really wet, but yeah, hope to get out this bank holiday weekend. I think Monday. It's wet, but I don't care. So it's just not much. There's a lot of fields, but they've got crops in. So yeah, so it's a bit of a pain, but I could go on the beach actually. Might try that. But yeah, all good.
Good.
A very exciting show tonight.
Very exciting. Now, our guests are in the green room, helping themselves to obviously the buffet and the free drinks. Don't drink too much. Ollie, Gary's told us all about you, and we're a bit, we've got our own public thing to look after. We get there with Tony Kaywood. We don't need another one of them.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got a competition. So let me just go to the Big Detective Show website, and we will find the. Is it on there? Competition? Is that the right page? Yeah.
Yes. Show.
I'm there. So, that's the wrong page. To enter tonight's competition to win a Garrett Ace 400i, kindly donated. Well, it's not our giveaway. It's not a donation. It's Gary and Ollie are actually giving away live on the show tonight a Garrett 400i metal detector. So if you go on to thebigdetectiveshow.com and then them three little lines at the top right-hand corner and press on there, it will give you the competition. Go on competitions. You'll see all the information there. One entry per person. We'll know that. Full name and email. And then when it comes to what time do you want to stop people entering, Adrian? Because Adrian will have to transfer the what?
Why is it still showing that? Oh, it's short screen. 9:30.
You want to stop people?
Finish then? No, 9. No.
9:15. We're busy at 9 o'clock.
9:15.
All right, tell people we'll stop entries at 9 o'clock. And then while you're faffing about doing other stuff, you can transfer it all in the documents over to the coil of coils, can't you?
Yeah, I've just realised. I think I've said I haven't put a time. I will put 9:15 on the website. So
put 9. Put 9.
9.
Then people have got an hour basically to get in there, and when it is drawn, as one of our new rules are on the show when we are doing a giveaway, if you are not in the chat and say you were in the chat, then it will be rolled over, drew again until somebody in the chat says, "Hello, I'm here," and then we can sort the prize out, which Adrian and Gary will do between them. Nothing to do with me, so you'll know you'll get it.
That's great. Garrett Ace 400i, brand new, unopened, kindly donated by Lockdown Competitions. Which
used one once, been privy to one once, was with Shane. We took two people out. They were using the Garretts because they were beginners. Let them have a play with the Equinoxes in the afternoon. Shane goes off with the 400i, and what does he do within about 25 seconds? But he found Ahmed coin. Fair play to them. So big shout out to Regden as well for their provision of the Garrett world in the UK.
So just head over to bigdetectiveshow.com and enter. Simple as. Don't have to pay any money. Don't have to subscribe or anything. So it's worth a shout.
Good like that.
Is it worth putting the web address on the screen?
What? Like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I'll edit that.
Oh, it's underneath us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No cash alternative. Darren Keane can't find where to put his details.
If you scroll down, it says name, email. Anyway, so let's crack on with the show so we can get them nice two people on between us. First of all, as you know, I participated in a charity walk a couple of weeks ago, and a lot of you on the show sponsored, which has all gone over to charity. So we've now handed that money over this Monday just gone, to Lou McCarry. For those who don't know Lou McCarry, he is a former Manchester United and Scotland striker, and also Stoke City manager, Swindon manager, West Ham manager. So very well known in the footballing world. So obviously I was with him on Monday when we done the check handover. So conglomerately combined for everybody, we gave over nearly 6,000 to the Lou McCarry Foundation, which helps the homeless in the Stoke-on-Trent area, and it's a very impoverished area as well. Big thumbs up and fireworks. So I asked Lou to do a little thank you, and he was like, "What do you want me to say?" And I went, "Just say thank you." So it's only a short one, but here's Lou McCarry.
I'd like to thank everyone who watches the Big Detecting Show for their donations. Very much appreciated. Thank you.
There you go. So a thank you to you all from Lou McCarry.
Well done, Dave. That is a lot of money.
We have tonight a Dear Adrian. Adrian does not have a clue what it's about because it's been sent directly to me, and it's been sent and it's been asked for anonymity.
Is it metal detecting related?
Anonymity.
I'm trained.
How do you say that word?
Anonymous.
No, anonymity.
Oh, anonymous.
Anonymity. Anonymity. Oh.
Just say anonymous.
Want to remain anonymous. Anonymous. Yes, that's right.
So, sorry, is it metal detecting related or is it bodily visual related?
It says metal detecting in it, so it's metal detecting. Anyway, two other videos that have come out this week, and we'll do them one by one. The first is a Minelab teaser.
Ooh.
So there's something X-related coming from Minelab next month.
I did say in the show last week, and I did say, yes, a new machine is coming, and I did do that.
You did.
But it could be, we've had the Xterra. The Vanquish range is probably due an upgrade. I don't know. So it could be the X Vanquish. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, if it's got an X, surely it'll be a more Xterra.
Equinox X, Manticore X,
Equinox.
CTX. How the hell did I forget that?
Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Someone's just put in the chat, is someone's 50th birthday tomorrow?
So we've got the Minelab X, which is nice. I was going to say something really profound about the Minelab X that as well.
It's
looking forward to that anyway.
The X looks very similar to the X on the Deep Tech Vista.
It does indeed.
Not that I think Minelab would be worried about getting sued or anything, but yes.
And today, another teaser, well, not so much a trailer, a release of another machine today.
sign up. Head over to a-storm-is-coming.com. I have. I'm very interested in this because I'm hoping it's a Apex Pro, but you don't know. That rhymes. What have we got in the chat?
At the top of the no, well, I was thinking at the top of the screen on my thingy and yours, Adrian, and probably Gary and Ollie as well. We've got a number with the amount of viewers through our like the Big Detecting Show Facebook page and the Archaeology and Metal Detecting Magazine Facebook page. Hi, boy. And then we've got likes on Facebook. Thanks for the likes. No, can't see there, you fool. My head's too high. Got a love art. Thank you for the love. And then we've got some angry. We got somebody angry at the show, Adrian. Richard Lacey, why are you angry at the show? What has the show done to you?
He's probably had a couple of bottles of Pernod and can't quite see the screen.
Oh, okay.
And he's clicked the wrong icon.
Anonymity. Thank you, Phil Small. Anonymity. I can say it now.
Happy birthday, Shrek, from I've forgotten his bloody name. Nick.
On your way now.
Yeah.
Nick West.
Yes, Nick South, I nearly said. That's wrong. Let's hope. I bet, is your wife in the kitchen?
No.
Oh.
Anyway,
he pressed the wrong icon. He pressed the wrong icon. I knew he did. I do that quite often.
That's terrible. Press the wrong icon. Do you know? I'm quite temperamental, mate. I've got feelings. Shall we bring tonight's guests on? Because we've kept them waiting a long time, haven't we?
Yes, sorry. 19 minutes. Gosh.
Ollie Green, good evening. Oh, Ollie's got himself on silent. I'll have to unsilent him. Good evening, Ollie.
I had to be on silent. I was on the phone to Gary and I thought you might just drop me in at any second.
Good evening, Gary.
He's let loose. He's let loose. Yes, we're in.
Look at Ollie. So, you all know Gary. Most of you know Gary. We'll ask about Gary in a minute. But most of you don't know Ollie. So I'm going to make Ollie introduce himself. Hi, Ollie.
Hi. Ollie Green, other half of Lockdown Competitions. Simple as that.
Other half as in...
Oh, hang on a minute. Ollie, come on. Let's set this record straight here.
Nothing wrong with that, Gary. Nothing wrong with that.
We're all God's children.
How long have you been...
Is that the right contact, Adrian?
Yeah. How long have you two been together?
I don't know how long it's been, Gary. How long has it been? 3 years?
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, it's actually been it's over 3.5 years now, actually. October 2020, we started Lockdown Competitions as a business.
What gives it away that it was 2020?
We just couldn't think of a name, really. What's we go for? It's easy.
So those who don't know you, Gary and Ollie, Ollie, you just said you're the other half. You both metal detect, obviously, and Gary, you've been on the show before, showing us some of your finds. Ollie, do you metal detect when you get the time?
Yeah, I used to run searches metal detecting with Colin Fisher. I'm in the military as well, so I went away. That sort of all fizzled out because I was overseas for quite a while, and then got back into it again, and then here we are, really.
And then obviously, you can't take your detector when you're in the army, can you? Can't take it away.
I'm in the Navy. Diego Garcia took the metal detector.
Yes, bugging that, Adrian. That's
in the middle of the Indian Ocean there. Yeah, all over the world. Australia, had to go there. Yeah, I love it.
What rank are you in the Navy, out of interest?
Chief.
Chief Petty Officer. All right. Okay. Cool.
He gets a sunbathe on the beach during the day every day.
I just sit on the beach, really.
No, that's so. What machine do you use, Ollie?
I've got a Nox 800.
Right. Okay.
I won an Ox 800 from you, Ollie. That was my step into the big leagues.
Still using it, or?
I've still got it here, but I'm a Manticore user now.
Oh,
currently.
well. Posh.
Yeah, that's That's true. That's true. I forgot that. When you won it, you're meant to send a photo in. You never did you?
Right. Hold on a minute. Do you not know me by now? I've still not sent this out to people who won them at Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it there.
I will back that up. People have won the grafter spade, a leather sheath for a knife, and all kinds of other things. And Dave has, but you're posting them soon. But he's got his birthday to worry about first, so get it out of the way. Isn't it?
Thursday.
Next
Gary.
Thursday he's posting.
Because
Yeah.
I'm actually off work for a week next week and I have things to do, like pre-planned guests for the coming months. Got to do that as well.
Wow.
Good lad I am.
So your birthday's next Thursday, Dave?
No, that's when I'm
Tomorrow.
sending things out.
Tomorrow.
His
50
birthday's tomorrow.
Oh wow.
50. Yeah. Big 50. He hasn't stopped talking about it. I reckon I've had 3 or 4 phone calls a day. Adrian, what should I wear? What?
Anyway, so
Moving on.
He's vanished.
I'm in control.
Go back to lockdown competitions.
Yeah.
And those who are watching, if you've not heard of lockdown competitions, you should have done, because if you're into metal detecting, it's the place to go to win stuff. If you scan that QR code, that will take you. Otherwise, go to lockdowncompetitions.co.uk. And I'm not one for entering competitions, but I think the second time I entered lockdown, you phoned me up, Gary. I was driving home from work. You said, "Hi, Adrian." All right. You went, "Yeah, you've won £100." I went, "What? What?" I bought like 3 tickets. And then a week later, I won what did I win? MI4 pinpointer. And I think I've won something. And then I won a hat. And then the odds are quite good, aren't they? I know it varies each week depending on how many tickets are sold. But I don't know anyone who's not won on it, Dave. I mean, you've won loads, haven't you?
Yeah, but not lately.
Well, it's probably because you haven't entered, have you?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Sorry.
I was about to say. I mean, we always do multiple prizes. I mean, back in what the hell is that? Is a cake?
Thank you, my dear.
Back in October when we started, of course it was lockdown, wasn't it? So of course,
Yeah,
everyone was into these raffles and like win this, win that, and we were doing like some coins and stuff. Oh my God, Dave. We're gonna have to sing "Happy Birthday" first before we carry on.
If you do, you'll all go off the screen. Don't worry about that.
Come on.
However, have cake.
Anyway, where was I? Yeah. Anyway, back in lockdown. Anyway, everyone loved obviously competitions and stuff, but of course it becomes so popular. We decided to do it legitimately, do it in a business, get a business up on the go, and it just become really, really popular. I mean, everyone was in. You see, everyone was bored, and we've just carried it on. I mean, we're both metal detectorists anyway, so we know what all the machines are and all the equipment and stuff. And then from then on, of course, we have obviously moved on to doing gold and silver cash prizes as well, and do a bit of this, bit of that. But our main circle really is metal detecting. I mean, this week what we got finishing, we've got the MyLab Manticore. So we've got a MyLab Manticore that you can win for £3.99. It's only got 600 tickets, £3.99 each. But obviously these are drawn regardless. So if we sell only 200 tickets, the price still gets drawn anyway. So, and we've got our weekly metal detecting competitions. So of course we've got maybe 46 prizes in there. So we might have like 7 or 8 main prizes. So we might have like a MyLab Manticore for first place, a Deus 2, an Equinox 800 or a 700, and so on. There are main prizes. We guarantee to always pull them out at the end. And obviously we draw it on like a random.org. But of course, we've got a lot of instant wins. We've got loads of metal detectors, and this is where people are winning. So people are joining the competitions for £2.99, or they might get free tickets, and they might get an instant win. So it could even be like a cap. It could be a metal detector or anything. And of course, whether they win or not on the instant wins, their tickets still stay in for the main draw when we do it on Friday. And then people have sometimes bought 15 tickets, won an instant win, a metal detector, and then go on to win first prize or 6th place as well. It's a bit of fun. It's really designed to affordability for someone to play at £2.99 and win something like a MyLab Manticore.
And I think we've given 18 grand to charity this year, haven't we?
Yeah.
How much?
18 grand. I was last week. I was up at a rugby club in Hartlepool Rovers, juniors, under 11s, disadvantaged children, for their awards evening, and we've given them £6,500 this year. We've done a veterans homeless charity, haven't we? Church.
Yeah, we give some money for the veterans homeless charity. They were quite local to me, and they were supplying like accommodation for homeless veterans. And I think it was £1,100 if I'm not mistaken, something like that. I think we donated. It was like towards their housing and needs and stuff like that. And another one that I done was my little personal one I look after. Is there's like I forgot what you call them, like ones where you like a food where you can go and get some food if you can't afford food. A food bank sort of thing. Yeah, it was a local church doing it, and we've donated quite a few grand to them as well, just to help them with fuel. Because they're all volunteers that do it, and it's and of course we're working on the Rodney Cook Memorial Fund. This is what we got working on at the moment. So we have got on the website. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's £2 a ticket. Now, every penny of that will go to the Rodney Cook Memorial Fund. So we obviously given all the prizes. There's a couple of tickets there that Gary's given us as well. 2 lots of tickets for the weekend event. But however many tickets sell, whether it be 200, 2,000 or 3,000, all the money will be given to help with Gary on the actual Memorial Fund. So yeah, it's good. It's nice. It's a little helping hand, isn't it? Gary does some great stuff, because he's raised. What did he raise last year? I forgot.
108,000, I think.
Wow.
But I think what's more, 103,000 last year. Sorry, I correct myself. What's interesting is Rodney Cook's Memorial detecting weekend has been going for a few years now, and I think the total is over 500,000 easily.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, and we saw they've opened the cancer centre now, and they've got a room named after Rodney Cook and everything. It's fantastic, and I like what you've done, Gary, and Ollie, because a lot of people go to the Rodney Cook rally and don't have cash on them, and the raffles are cash. You can pay by card, but a lot of people miss it. This is a simple way before you go to enter. The money's going direct to Rodney Cook. If you want to go, you go. If you're not, sell the tickets for £100 or whatever, and you can camp in your back garden.
How many people actually do want to have asked us, Adrian? Is there a Just Giving page for the Rodney Cook?
Yeah,
you don't actually have to do this. You can just have a go with this.
Yeah.
You want to put £20 into Rodney Cook, stick it through here. There's your £20 that you know is going to go to the Rodney Cook, and you just might win a tent.
Not just a tent.
What else is it included in that prize then, Ollie? I'm asking Ollie.
It's got a tent, 2 sleeping bags, Vango Trek, camping pillows, jet ball stove for making your wets in the morning, and 2 Vango chairs as well. So good package, really. I think it was about £800, Gary, 850, was it? Something like that?
Yeah, 896 if I remember correctly when we bought it.
And obviously the 2 weekender tickets as well, which that's another £120 on top.
And there's also a runners-up prize on there as well of a couple more tickets and a silver Roman brooch, isn't it, Gary? It's been donated.
Correct. Yes, we have got it's been remade by, you might know him,
Nick
the
Berry.
man with the hat.
The man with the hat. The man with the hat. I thought you were going to say Nick Berry then.
No, Mr. Stephen Orker. He donated to us to help us, and we put it in. It was also a runners-up prize, a second prize. It's he's been making these lovely Roman brooches and bits and pieces. But yeah, it's got a nice little chain, silver Roman brooch. It's really nice actually. But the pictures are on the website. But yeah, Stephen Orker, the man with the hat, donated that.
And obviously, Gary, the prize list may expand even more. You might get other people who say, "Oh, I want to donate something to that," and a box or something. What they call James Wynn box it, something like that. They could quite easily, put something on there themselves, or Graham Dempsey throw in a microscope, or anything like that, or I'll throw in something that you'll never get. The list endless. You might end up with loads of prizes.
Yeah.
We're open to that. I mean, I can change, I can add things, I can add things technically to it.
Problem is, obviously, the lovely current Mrs. Smith won't be happy that the house is filling up with packages.
Yeah. Are we going camping, Gary? No, it's competition prize.
Camping.
No,
I am.
Here.
But no, you're right. You're right though. What you're saying before, because if anyone, wanted to donate but wasn't going and didn't want to donate directly or anything like that, it is a way of doing it because you can win a tent as well, and all the money's going to them. It's all going to Gary completely. So, regardless of what ticket sales or wherever, it all go to Gary anyway and get handed over. So, yeah, if anyone wants to go.
Yeah, go for it. Sorry, Gary, but he also last year donated money for Rodney Cook as well with KG and Ringy, didn't you? You did a video where you put a load of coins, and I think that was £1,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was over 1,000 or 1,100. I've forgotten now. We wanted to do a little something. I was with with Garrett from America. They've come over. The last 6 years, I've run around. I've picked them up at the airport, and we've done like a 11 days tour. And one of those, we always go to 2 events. Of course, one of those is the Rodney Cook, and the last couple of years we've been to Detectival. But yeah, we were there, and we was like, oh, how can we do something a bit of fun and donated? And we donated through lockdown competitions. We donated the money, and yeah, we got George and Tim, Ringy and Stinky as I call them. Yeah, and they had a bit of a show off, and we made this big square, and we had loads of these like fake old coins. I'm trying to remember. I think I got them off Graham Dempsey at the rally. Anyway, they had to go around and pinpoint us on their knees and see who found the most. But whenever one got found, it was like £100 or whatever. So however many coins they found was how much was donated, and it ended up, like I say, £1,000 or 1,100, one of the two.
Nice one. Will you be going to Rodney Cook, you and Ollie, or?
Well, I've not been given a ticket yet, but yeah, I'll probably be there.
Well, win one, Ollie.
Or, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to play.
Win one.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there.
We'll smuggle you in under. I've got a lot of big shirts. We can give Gary a big shirt of mine, and you can get under it, and no one will ever know.
No, definitely. Anyone? What was I going to say? Anyone got any questions about lockdown competitions in the chat? It's simple. It's basically. I'll tell you what is good. Sorry, Dave. That orange thing, Pay Plus, or what is it? You buy tickets and you get payments. Money back. Yeah, that's really good. That is. You get a discount. I highly recommend.
Alternative to PayPal that's starting up. They're goes straight from your bank, super secure. We were just trying to be a bit more inclusive. Not everyone likes using a bank card online, do they? So,
yeah, I use that because I think you get buy 4 tickets, you get like 60p back or something. It don't sound a lot, but it adds up, doesn't it? And after you buy a few, but yeah, I quite enjoyed that. Oh, Steve called. I've just heard about them. I'll join up. There you go.
One thing I noticed on lockdown, obviously you've got your metal detectors, you've got your gold and your silver, as you said, you've got your big electrical wins. I've always been staggered with the amount of people who were actually entering the gold and silver one. It seems to be one of your biggest ideas for people to participate in. Everyone
loves gold, don't they? Everyone loves it.
I've still never found anything.
Us being detectorists anyway, we love shiny things. We love finding silver, gold. If you've been lucky enough to find some gold coins detecting, but we thought, well, we all love gold and silver, but it's something you could put away, you can put in your drawer. It's always got a value to it. You can put it away to your kids. You could sell it. You could sell it anywhere. It's popular. We try and rotate it and put different things in all the time and that. But yeah, everyone loves a bit of gold and silver. Be amazed.
I think I've got a few sovereigns. Some I've inherited and some I've found, but the value has gone up, and it's the best investment you can do if you buy gold, without a doubt. I mean, I remember reading a book. Oh, what's his name? Oh, ex-SAS. And the SAS on missions carry gold, or they used to in this book, carry gold sovereigns, because anywhere in the world, if they're stranded or they need help or they need to pay a shepherd to take them somewhere safe, you hand over a gold sovereign. That is your passport anywhere in the world. And I think, it's definitely a good investment, gold, 100%.
So tomorrow night, you've got 4 competitions ending. You've got the electronics, 20,000 worth of instant wins, 2,000 main prize.
Win a washing
150
machine.
ticket.
Dave, win a washing machine.
We've not had anyone take a washing machine or a fridge or a freezer yet. That's what I'm waiting for.
Leave it with me.
You know, I haven't
Leave
got a
it with
washing
me.
machine.
Win £4,400 of prizes on the gold and silver. Win £10,000 worth of metal detecting prizes. And the MindLab Manticore one. Now, obviously, you got your 150, 299, and your 399 range. So let's go on to the gold and silver. So obviously, you got all your pictures there. You also have a list of everything that's there, and you also have a list. A lot of these are instant wins, aren't they?
Yeah. So
Keep going down. You'll see the main prizes.
If you go down,
right.
this is your main prizes there that you can see, but it's going to get drawn tomorrow night. This is what I draw out with using random.org, okay, with everyone that's bought their tickets. They're the main prizes, right? 1, 2, and 3. But if you scroll up and go to the instant wins, all these instant wins are hidden behind certain numbers in the competition. So if you go to the top one,
numbers.
There you go.
So you've got the Charles III coronation, 1/10 of an ounce gold coin. Now that tells you there, none of those 2 prizes have been won yet.
Okay.
So if
But
you
we
go
to the one above,
up to the one above, there we are. So we got two people have won 2 of those, and that's their names and ticket numbers that have won them.
and for those of you who do use the site quite regularly, you'll probably recognise some of the winners because,
Tom,
they play often. I recognise names all the time when I'm flicking through.
Yeah,
you get some people that buy up to the maximum, and then you get other people that just buy 1 or 2. I think the person that won the Manticore last week, it was his first time playing, spent £11. Job done.
I was just in the chat. Beans at the pub. He enters lockdown competitions to try and win a detector. I borrowed a friend's Garrett 150 in April and love detecting. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Well, Beans, Lockdown the Pub, if you enter the bigdetectingshow.com website tonight, courtesy of lockdown competitions, you can win a Garrett Ace 400i. That'll blow your ears off compared to the Ace 150. So, go for it. We are getting a lot of people entering. My emails, we've got 6 people now who've entered. I was joking.
So I'm just letting you read you through. So this is the homepage of the bigdetectiveshow.com, just to remind you. You'll notice because we're there, oddly. Adrian, we need some new background sorted. Leave it with you. Competitions. So click the 3 lines at the top right. You got About Us, episodes, which is all the previous episodes. Last year's Big Detective Show Awards. This year's will be coming soon. Get in touch with us and competitions. Click on competitions. Gives you all the information about lockdown competitions. Giveaway tonight. And then quite simply, if you scroll down a little bit, full name and email. See, it's moving because Adrian does wizardry. So I'm going to put my name in. And I'm going to put my email in, and I'm going to enter. There you go. And that's your answer. And you will be entered into a list. And that list, Adrian, in about half an hour, will put into the spin the coil, which we haven't done. So we haven't spun the coil for a while.
Well, it's a different type of coil because the original one is broken. I don't know if it's a connector into the control unit or whatever, but we got a different one, but it's all legit and it's all random. I'll just make sure I delete your entry, Dave, because we don't want you winning.
Aww.
But we're in 3 figures.
Never win nothing with lockdown competition.
Into 3 figures. Good effort.
I think we've already given away. We gave away the routers first, so didn't we? And then we gave away another Garrett at Christmas, didn't we?
Gary gave away a Simple X last time he was on.
Yeah, so we're probably the only show that gives away stuff for free. So good luck everyone tonight, because I'm looking forward to it.
We don't make a penny.
We don't need to, because we've got.
I should start bandying that coffee thing around again, Adrian. Bars of coffee, but I don't know where the link is.
No, it don't work. Well,
start a new one. Should we start a new one? Buy me a pint.
That wouldn't work for me.
Yeah,
buy me 10. Yeah,
someone buys you a pint. 10 people.
You just need to get out detecting more on good land and find gold like me, and then you'll be all right.
That's so, more rallies this year. You'll be all right.
Yes, yeah, so guys, what rallies are you going to go head to this year? We're going to see you out somewhere.
We're going to the Rodney Cook.
Okay.
Detectable, I think, Dave.
Yes.
And any others.
And I'll be going to the Ministry Detect one in Yorkshire in July, I think.
Ministry.
Don't quote me on that, because I've got all sorts going on in July, but I should be at this point in time.
Dave Marrick, just go to the bigdetectingshow.com, the address at the bottom of the screen, and you can enter there. He's just mentioned in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I personally like detecting on my own or with my mate. Because if I go to a dig, I talk to people a lot because I'm very shy, and I don't actually detect much. So I go to a few, but not that much.
Well, if I go to an event, I actually do detect a lot, because I hate people, so I just go and do my own thing on my own, and then put my music on and chill out with my sunglasses on, my musical sunglasses. And
because I review for Treasure Hunting magazine metal detectors, I quite often take out 3 or 4 at a time and park the car up in my own fields, and look a bit of an idiot at times doing weird things with them.
John Clayton, there's a running bar across the bottom of the screen with full information of how to enter tonight's competition, courtesy of these two nice gentlemen down below.
Yeah, Garrett Ace 400i. Talking of Garrett, Gary, you're close with them,
and I'm not answering that question again.
No, he's closer with Ollie, but without upsetting Ollie, when you pick those men up from the airport and take them back to your hotel and have a drink, have you heard? You know about the storm? You're not going to obviously tell us much about it, but have you had any insights into it? You don't have to tell us.
Look what is on his cab.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Talk about plug it. Yeah.
No. No. Well, what do we know from Garrett? Garrett, as
there's
you know,
a storm coming.
Yeah, there's a storm coming. No, that's all we know. It's but I'm sure from experience from Garrett, because I remember when they had the AT Max out. Actually, funny enough, I had the AT Max out on the launch day, and I found a horde of it. I remember that. That was good. But yeah, all their machines have really been good.
Oh, I just thought I'd throw a horde into the conversation.
Shut that there. That was jammy, but no. It's no. You know, with Garrett, it's going to be a finalised, finished, decent machine when it does arrive, and I'm sure it will be good. The Ace Apex from the last one they launched is a very good machine for what it is. I think it's slightly overpriced personally. That's my personal opinion, but I think it's good for what it is. But it's still down. It was a lower medium sort of range machine. It's great on the beach, but for anyone that's an advanced user, you might want something a bit faster, like a Deus or a Manticore or something. But it is a good machine. It come out singing and dancing. It was good for what it is. That's one thing you will know with Garrett. When it does launch and does release, whatever it may be, you know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Standard.
Mercy Metal Detecting, can you drop me an email or a Facebook message, please?
I sent you his email, Dave.
I don't know who it is.
He emailed us this week. He's waiting for a prize from Christmas. I sent you an email. The interesting thing with the with Garrett is I agree, it is a bit pricier, Gary, but the issue we have is other manufacturers have cheaper labour costs, don't they? Naturally, in parts of Europe, far Eastern Europe, etc. And I think Garrett and the UK. I mean, you look at Seascope. Their machines aren't cheap. You compare a basic Seascope, and you're competing against a Simplex or something. Do you know what I mean? It's a tricky one. But I got the Apex. I get confused because Rutus did an Atrex and there's the Apex Ace. The Apex, when that first came out, the one thing I loved about it, which no one's really done, is the screen is huge. It's massive. It's lovely. Massive big screen. And the ergonomics on it. And I know it's got an aluminium or metal shaft, doesn't it? Shaft, got it in. It's lovely to hold. It is a very nice machine to hold. And I think they've done a really good job when you go back and look at how they've come from the original Garretts to that. And the Storm, I'm hoping, is a beefed up Apex in black.
I mean, everyone sort of might laugh with the old, with the yellow, with the Garrett Ace 150s, 250s, but they were lower frequency. They still pulled out always. If you look online and Google it, you always find these amazing finds. And they had the Garrett 250, 150. Has been gold Roman hordes, low frequency, popping along, beep beep or buzz buzz. Do you know what I mean? And people dig it. They've always been good machines. I found most of my things, to be fair, with my AT Pro. I've had them all, the AT Pro Gold, AT Max, but the AT Pro was probably one of my best machines that I found more with than anything. And I love my Deus. I've got a Deus 2 now, and I've also got the AT Max. But yeah, the AT Pro was they're just getting a bit, like I say, things needed, technology's moved on, isn't it? With multi-frequency. And this is where they're pushing to get it updated to back where they
The build quality on the Garretts is always good, though, isn't it? Look how much of a hammering those 250s and 350s can take. Do anything.
And they're still getting passed around, and they're still used as backup machines.
Yeah, but there's still millions of people have had them all around the world. They are quite bulletproof machines. When you buy it, it's a decent machine. I mean, I won't mention any other brands, because I don't like tasering any brands off. But yeah, there's a couple of brands where the coil logs and things slug off.
Gary, when I come to Bournemouth in 2 weeks' time, does everyone speak the same as you down there?
How do I talk?
Like,
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. We all talk foreign down here.
Gary, I can understand you fine. I've only just been able to translate Dave. Dave still doesn't understand what I say.
If we have Scottish people on the show, I have to communicate between them.
I struggle. I do struggle.
Are we going out detecting, Dave? Are you coming down?
I'm there. I come down on the Saturday. I'll be there about 11. I think my train gets to there. I've got 2 meetings which got to run pretty late on the Saturday, but I don't care if anybody comes with me or not. Is it the Bear Pit?
Bear Pit? What's that?
It's a club in Bournemouth.
That sounds like the Blue Oyster.
It's a rock club in Bournemouth, and it's got a System of the Down tribute band on. So I'm going there on a Saturday night.
Trying to build a prison.
Sunday's like the first day opening. Monday, I'm fully all day, and Tuesday all day and night. So I might be free at some point in the Wednesday. So even if you're close, I mean, if you're in that area at any time, come down and I'll meet you and we can have a nice cup of coffee or something.
Ollie, are you all right with that?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Can I get some time off, Ollie?
Friction.
No time off.
Take him to the Bear Club, right?
Well, I think you should let him have time off, because he's schmoozing with other metal detecting things, and he might get some form of relationship between the big detecting show and lockdown competitions, because
as long as it doesn't stop people's instant wins getting posted out, we're fine.
We have like millions and millions and millions of viewers, and it's only good for the show that Gary comes and meets me. Sorry, 7. I meant 7.
in the Bear Club. Talking of viewers, we've ignored the chat a bit tonight. Mercy and Metal Detecting, Ding Ding, love my Garretts. Disabled Digger is entered to the competition. Hello, Terry.
Yeah,
Hope you're
I've
well.
just read
Hope
one
you're
of
well,
Disabled Digger's previous messages. I'm really sorry to hear that. He did say his name later on. Was it Terry?
Terry Wallace.
Really
yeah.
sorry to hear that, Terry. I'm not going to read it out because that's your business. And
Adrian,
thoughts with you, mate.
Wayne Atwill, do I prefer bench shaft or a straight stiff one? All 100% straight stiff one. Get a Deep Tech Vista Hound. Yeah, Deep Tech, good machines. Storm Teaser. Yes, we saw the Storm Teaser at the beginning of the show, those who were watching. Talking of the show, you've got 7 minutes to enter the competition, which is on the link below to win a Garrett Ace 400i free. What on earth? Did my phone?
Adrian,
yes,
we have a new.
Oh God, I've got to do it in 7 minutes.
We've got a new video, ladies and gentlemen. It's got
Get ready.
time. I'm going to try something. Just let me try something. I've got a load of background music, and I want to see if something fits. You know, like
I've got to
Simon
put
Mayo.
my inconspicuous outfit on.
Well, that's all right, isn't it? That'll do. Right.
Dave,
What?
what's the dilemma?
Please keep this anonymous. Anonymous. Oh, shite. Anonymous.
Anonymity.
Please
Isn't it?
tell us who your name
Let's not
is.
even say that word.
It was a bright Saturday morning when I finally decided to pursue my long-time interest in metal detecting. I was eager to join a club to learn the ropes and meet like-minded enthusiasts. However, I wasn't interested in joining a Facebook group. I wanted real, in-person camaraderie. After searching high and low, I stumbled upon a promising lead, a metal detecting club in Southampton. Determined to take the plunge, I picked up the phone and called the contact number listed on their website. A cheerful voice answered on the other end. Hello, SSS Club, this is Betty speaking. How can I help? Hi Betty, my name's Mike, not his real name. I've been looking to join a club and I came across your group. I'd love to learn a bit more about it, I said, trying to hide my nervousness. Oh, that's wonderful, Mike, Betty replied with enthusiasm. We're always excited to welcome new members. You should come along to one of our club nights. It's a great way to meet everyone and see what we're all about. Betty's infectious enthusiasm put me at ease. We chatted a bit more, and I found that she and her husband Bob were well known within the club for their passion and warm hospitality. I couldn't wait to meet them and the rest of the group. The following Thursday, I arrived at Betty and Bob's in Southampton, where the club met. I walked in, clutching my metal detector shaft like a security blanket, and was immediately greeted by Betty and Bob. They were an energetic couple in their mid-40s, radiating warmth and excitement. Mike, so glad you can make it, Betty exclaimed, giving me a welcoming hug. Bob shook my hand firmly and added, Welcome to the club. We've got a great night planned. But why have you got a metal detector with you? The house was bustling with activity. A table was set up with displays of various pinpointers. From what I could see, a few of the lady members were deep in conversation about which pinpointers they like and sharing tips and stories about their latest adventures. Betty and Bob introduced me to several club members, each one friendlier than the last. There was Liz, an older lady with the nickname of the Shaft Snapper, which I found funny. Sarah, a young woman who specialised in finding rings, and Dave, who seemed to have an encyclopedic knowledge of ropes and knots, so I presumed he was a magnet fisher. After the introduction, Bob clapped his hands and called everyone to attention. All right, folks, time for tonight's main event. We've got a special guest with us tonight, so Liz, don't snap his shaft, and Sarah, it's down to you to find his ring. It was at that point that I realised that SSZ stood for Southampton Senior Swingers. This was a club with a different meaning to swinging. So what do you think? Ready to join the club, Betty asked, with a hopeful smile. So Adrian, my question is, should I join?
Whoever, what was their name? Anonymous name?
Mike.
Mike. Is it Mike Hunt? He's
I've just got Mike.
He's written to me before. He wouldn't be the first person that this has happened to. I've had multiple phone calls, faxes on exactly the same issue. The word swingers in metal detecting can cause some issues. Hence, Dave, when we discussed metal detecting naked at the Rodney Cook rally, we got a lot of inquiries from non-metal detectorists. Mike, I would join. I would still go every week or every month with your metal detector, because you might find someone who wants to put their hands on your shaft and join in with you in finding treasures in the ground. So not only can you find them above, you can find them below. So I would definitely go. Definitely. If they are nice people, I would continue to go.
Can I add, and this isn't my
I didn't hear you then. You went all funny. It's the music.
I said there might also be the case that one of them nice people at them meetings might be a landowner. You just don't know.
Yes. Or, like Steve Cord said in the chat, one of those people might have a coil and they need somewhere to put it. And you might have the right shaft control box to plug it in. There we go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got any issues like that in life that are worrying you, metal detecting related, family related, finances, we're very good at that. Just go to bigdetectingshow.com. You can go.
The only thing I don't think we're good at communicating is about
deliveries.
Yes.
Yeah. But you can leave a voice message as well on our website. You can leave that without saying who you are as well. Right. I'm going to say that the competition's about to close, David.
Yeah. I want to see who
Press
the
the
winner
button.
is.
Press the button.
Yeah.
Now Adrian has to go away and transfer. Does it take you long, Adrian?
Well, I first have to oh shit.
So anyway,
Sorry.
Ollie, do you actually, obviously being busy at lockdown competitions, your full-time job, do you actually get much time to go out metal detecting?
In the UK, I've not metal detected in the UK for the last year and a half. I was hoping to get out this time home, but I'm just having to pop away for 5.5 weeks next Thursday. So when I get back, I'm off until October, so I'll be getting out then.
So, I am seriously interested. Are you actually on a boat or submarine or?
No, I'm in an island in the middle of nowhere. Diego Garcia.
Shut up. Really?
Yes.
So
yeah. You probably never heard of it. I don't know.
Diego Garcia?
Yeah.
Didn't he used to play for Barcelona?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
So what's your actual role while you're there?
Senior Customs and Immigration Officer for the island, for the British Overseas Territory.
What an interesting job that must be.
Yeah, you get some interesting people turn up.
What is the closest place that we would have heard of to the island?
I think Mauritius is about 15 days sail, or maybe 17. Sri Lanka's probably 15 or 16 days sailing away.
So, do you get there by boat or by a?
So you can fly in on a military aircraft. It's about 7 hours flight from Singapore.
Wow, that's some travelling. That
is it. If you're looking at the world globe and little map, is it Madagascar but sort of south from it, looking in the middle of nowhere as well? Is that close-ish?
Geography is not my strong point. I'll have to look it up.
I remember looking at it one time, curious as well where it was. I was like, you've got this huge, massive, big planet land bit, and then you've got all this blue and water. And it's this tiny little dot, a miles away from anywhere. And then close to it, I think, I'm sure it's Madagascar. I think was what I was looking at south of it, you know. But yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, isn't it, Ollie?
Yeah, he's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Nice beaches, not a lot else. British Indian Ocean territory. I don't know why we've kept it, but we have for some reason. Dave looks like he's deep in thought there.
I don't know if he looks like he's frozen.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to do the competition thing. Dave, he might have. I think he wants everyone. He's upset because no one's wished him a happy 50 for tomorrow. So he's sulking. I know, Dave. He's just sitting there. He's waiting for people to put in the chat.
There you go. I'm back. I thought to myself, do you know what? I'll pull up a map. Tried to pull up the map. Internet went down. So you've obviously detected on the island itself.
Yeah.
So
lots of American change, not a lot else.
So I take it was an American naval base or something.
It still is partially an American base. So yeah, lots of dimes, quarters. That's pretty much it.
I've done it. Sorry, that was really quick. That's quite impressive to take all the data off the website and filter it all out and put it on spin the wheel coil. Twice, 3 times. Yeah, it's all done. So we're ready. We won't draw it just yet.
Gary, I've told you for years, instead of random number generator, speak to Adrian.
Yeah, that's really quick, mate. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, have I closed it on the website?
He has now.
Yep, it's closed. Yep, so no one else can enter. So
Steve Cord's on about sending me some Just for Man. Steve, I've got my own. I haven't shaved that normally.
Yours is just for 70s blue rinse.
Yeah, it is. It is just for minions.
Never. They don't have that anymore, do they? Old ladies, blue rinse. Anyway, we have got Adrian's wall.
We've got what? Sorry.
It's all about me, isn't it? It's all bloody about me.
I think we need to find a Dave something, Adrian.
Yeah, I'll think of one.
So it's. It's Adrian's wall, and Adrian hasn't got the wall ready.
Did you find any of them things on there, Adrian? They're your finds, or just Adrian's wall? There's a lovely looking medieval gold ring I loved on there.
Oh, that's mine. Yeah, that was a bishop's ring I found 4 years ago, and took 3 years because I found it just before COVID.
Was that?
It's fucking gold. It's got gold. It's gold.
That's after I said to my mate, I think it's a kid's party ring out of a cracker because it was so yellow and the cabochon sapphire in it was so nice. Yeah, found that 4 years ago. But the whole treasure process took ages. Yeah, I think they are my finds, Gary. Yeah, so
gorgeous. Yeah, I love it.
I wanted to keep it.
Do you know what, Gary? I'm going to actually play it again to give Adrian time to pull up Adrian's wall because he still hasn't done it.
Hang on. Go on then.
That's actually the first time I've ever looked at them finds, you know.
Right.
Ta-da!
I might mess this up. No. Explain, David, to people what happened.
So, for those of you who haven't watched in the past, this is Adrian's wall. You pick the number, and it reveals something in the background, and you have to identify what you're looking at. As it says in the page before, no cash prizes are given during this because somebody, obviously a little bit mental, decided that when Adrian said we were giving him £10,000, he was going to take us to court.
Yeah, always me.
Which is why they're all Adrian. So if anybody gets upset by Adrian, ask Adrian. It's down to Adrian.
Come and knock at my door.
Ollie, give us a number.
Sorry, can I just say this week, it isn't a find. It is a metal detector. And
So
it's,
for all of those who have already said a fibula and
it's
a
never a fibula,
grass,
because you know what?
you're
No.
wrong.
Let's
No,
go
it's
for
a
number
metal
12.
detector. Oh, that's giving it away.
It's giving it
A
away.
10151 cable connection.
Now, we're not just having the make, so you just can't come out with C-scope or Garrett or a Rutus. You have to give us the actual type. Gary.
Who, me?
Yeah. Pick a number.
I can't see it on my screen.
Pick a number.
Pick a number. Let's have a little look. We have 22.
It's not a Rutus Atrex and it's not a Deus.
Wow, what's that?
21, says Mia. Hello, Mia. It's not a White Coin Master. It's not a Garrett GTA. It's not an 800i. It's not a Garrett Ace 250. Number 14, Adrian. It's not a Knox 900 or an 800.
Oh.
Number 19, Adrian.
Carbon fibre shaft.
Oh.
Is it a Golden Mask? No, it's
No.
not.
Ignore the orange stuff.
It's
I
not
think
a
that's-
Garrett Apex 409i or a Tandy 12X or an Apex. Number 18. It's not military. It's not a V3i white. It's not
No.
a legend. Number 7. It's not a CTX. It's not an Xterra. Number 23. It's not Tony Kaywood or an Apex Gold or a CS 880 or a Fisher.
The orange
Number-
stuff is wood. I saw him.
It's not no, it's not one of them. It's not a Manticore. It's not a Minelab Safari. Number 16. It's not Dave Shaft. Number 15. Number 6. It's not a Barrett Apex 400i.
Turbo. No.
It's not a C-Scope
Interesting.
500. 13. It's not a Storm. 8. But there is a Storm coming.
Anyone who reads Treasure Hunting magazine, I found a
Not
gold
a
noble with it.
XLT.
No. Found a gold
Let's
noble
go
with it.
for 24. It's not a Maplins 1100. It's not
No.
a Vista. Is it a Vista, Adrian?
Yes.
It's a Vista.
Full name. Full name.
Simon Denham. Yeah, go on, give us the
Simon's on
full name, but we're giving it to Simon Denham. He's identified it.
It's
Hey,
a
well done,
deep
Simon.
Well done. It's a Deep Tech
nice
Vista X. Looks very complicated, but a cracking analog metal detector that has phenomenal depth. Runs off about 400 AA batteries, and it's got a very interesting homemade string arm cuff there because I broke it in the field. But yes, so well done.
I
for
just wanted
that.
to have a go of one of them, Adrian.
Oh,
Simply because that X is dot. Oh shit! Kicked Adrian. Didn't mean. Adrian, sorry. Come on back. I pressed the wrong button then. I've always wanted to go with a Deep Tech Vista X simply because that X is darn sexy. Adrian.
Come on, Adrian. We
Adrian.
need you to draw this 400i.
Come on, Adrian.
Yeah, we want to see who the winner is. What do you do to him, Dave?
I kicked him from studio instead of kicking the picture from the studio. Here he is. He's back. Sorry, Adrian.
Hit the wrong button.
Technical Boston, technical issue. Do apologise.
Sorry, last thing you said.
What's up now?
You listen about.
What?
Oh, anyway,
I've always wanted to use one of them machines because that X is darn sexy.
Yeah, X.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we do the draw?
Shall we do the draw?
Yeah, I've got a bit of lighting issues.
Adrian, you can do the draw from there, can't you?
Yeah. I just need to close
You,
that.
you got lighting issues. Crack, it's getting dark where I am. It's getting darker and darker as I
Put big lights on,
Oh,
Gary.
You could put the big light. I
Put
love
big
the
light
word
on.
big light. Big light.
I might
Put
have
big
to in
lights
a
on.
minute if it gets too much darker.
Because
Well, we
you're
can't see you.
disappearing now. All we can see you, you turkey teeth.
Yeah.
Gareth Howard, good call. You kicked me out because James isn't here. I don't know where James
Hold
is.
on,
He could be in a
James.
bloody
Is
melt.
James here?
No,
There he is. Found him.
block him straight away.
Put him on the naughty step.
Thank you. Right,
He's passed by my security things.
let's share. Shall we do the draw for the Garrett?
Yeah, we're all waiting on you, Adrian.
Right, I just need to hide the entries.
Wayne Outwell said it's okay, Gary. Keep smiling.
Right, this is for the Garrett Ace 400i, courtesy of Lockdown Competitions. If you haven't been there, go there, scan the QR code, lockdowncompetitions.com, is it?
There's the
.com?
QR code.
.co.uk.
.co.uk.
www.lockdowncompetitions.co.uk.
So thank you again, Gary and Ollie, for donating tonight's prize. I will now bring up the screen. Can you see that, dear David?
Yes, I can see it. How many entries, Adrian?
Yeah.
Quite a few. So I will now click the button to win a brand new metal detector.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck. So all
And
of those
the winner
green segments.
is
Oh, it stops.
Alan McVitie.
Alan McVitie Biscuits.
Hey, well done.
Well done, Alan. Fantastic. You have won a Garrett metal detector.
Love
A good
your
one.
range of biscuits, Alan.
Yes.
New name, not seen him before.
But he needs to.
Oh, and he's come
he's
in the
there.
chat and
He's,
said,
he's there as well.
Fantastic,
He's there.
Alan. Thanks for watching. If you haven't come back, if you haven't watched before, please come back. Adrian is generally.
So
shit,
You're a
really.
pointer. Gary, should we give away a pointer as well? Simon wants a pointer.
Can we what spin the wheel? You mean like or
Yeah, let's spin it again.
should we spin it again? What point should we give? Should we give? I got a nice one. We've got all about the new MindLab Profine 40.
Yeah, give one of them away.
Yeah.
So
Come on,
you're
spin it
getting
again then.
double your money. So if you've disappeared, stay a little bit longer because Gary and Ollie have made an executive decision and they're going to give away a second prize, which I'm talking like this constantly, waiting for Adrian to bring it up. We're going to get a second prize of a MindLab pinpointer.
Right, yeah. Are you ready, David?
Ready and waiting.
Here we go. Thank you, Gary and Ollie, for a MindLab Pro pinpointer. Whoa!
Here we go.
And the pinpointer winner is
It's a green one, is it?
Simon
Hadlow.
Hadlow.
Simon Hadlow.
Well done,
Well done.
Simon.
Congratulations, Simon.
Is he
Obviously.
there?
Say hello in the chat if you're there.
We're going to need these names and addresses at some point as well.
So what Adrian will do, Ollie, he'll obviously got the contact details for the winners. He'll email them and remind them to send over.
Well,
his...
Simon Hadlow hasn't said anything yet. Oh, he's here.
Oh, there he is.
Well
He's
done,
there.
Simon.
Simon Hadlow's there.
Yeah. He's
Top
in
Well
there.
done, Simon, and obviously well done to Alan McVitie Biscuits as well.
Brilliant. Well done. Excellent.
And thank you very much, Ollie, and the ghost that is Gary.
No worries, it's been interesting. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, it's certainly
No, we're not going anywhere yet. You're staying there.
We've got to
We're
stay
thanking
here.
you for the prizes.
I like Ollie's comment. It's been interesting. It's probably the most randomly. Yeah, we do talk a bit about metal detecting. I think tonight we've probably spoke more about metal detecting than we have done for a long time.
I actually heard Gary's phone going constantly, and I reckon it was Ollie going, "What the fuck have you got me into here? Can I just go now?"
Yeah,
all night.
He said 10 minutes.
think,
Do you want to come on for 10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes is fine.
I think Philip Wills made a nice comment earlier. He said it's nice how they're wearing tops to match their sofas. I think Ollie's lighting is quite a warm lux, and it matches his sofa. Gary, you can't see him.
I can't see me no more. It's getting dark.
I'm just going to have to jump into the
Put the
chat.
big light on.
Dave Marrick, can you sort of? I take it you're not English or dyslexic. Apologies if you are, but can you sort of like? Is that a little attack at us? Because it is an attack. I will speak honestly to you, but if it's not, I apologise.
We know
But
your
if it
name,
is an attack,
so does everyone else. So welcome. That's it. Have another drink, Dave, and then move on to the next YouTube channel. No, not you, Dave Merrick.
Oh, right.
But Gary, yeah, we can't see you very well. But
I'm going to go and turn.
Who's that commenting there? The Big Detective Show. It's not
I'm
me.
going to turn the light on, guys. Hold on.
Is it you, Adrian?
Gary, you turning the big light on. I love that in our house.
Big light.
The big light. That's not very big, is it?
Not very big, is it?
He's got light.
Are you wearing boxer shorts?
No.
Do you know who it is? Commenting
Wearing
the Big
shorts.
Detective Show.
They're swimming shorts.
It's my working shorts. Green.
Oh,
Green.
he's been paddleboarding again.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know who it is commenting the Big Detective Show and getting me all confused? Mason in the other room. My boy said, "Gary, scoot back a bit and you will disappear." Not now, obviously. Big lights on.
It's funny, isn't it, how we call it the big light in the house. Turn the big light on.
It's always been the big light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even before Peter Kay made it famous, it was the big light.
Oh. We're
getting random again. We're getting random.
Yeah.
Gary, when was the last time you went out metal detecting? Go.
It was not last Sunday, previous Sunday before with my club. We're at Winchester.
All right. What's your club called?
Dorset Relic Hunters.
Not swingers.
Dorset Swingers, yeah. Dorset Swingers.
Dorset
Relic
Doggers.
Hunters. Me and, Anthony's taking a bit of a back step at the moment. Me and Anthony have been club partners for about the last 7 years. And we've run a club and we got some land around sort of Winchester, that sort of like area. And funny enough, we raised money for charity as well. We've given about 33 grand now to it's to the church, but they must have built a few church roofs by now. But it's just a private little thing. We don't, everyone pays 12, 15 quid a go, and we just give the money straight on the estate where we detect. All the money goes to the church. But it's got us all out metal text. There's been some great finds. The previous time there was a nice, funny enough, it was a 100 Kurash. Have you ever heard of a 100 Kurash? It's like it was a Turkish coin. It's about the same size as a sovereign, 22 karat gold. And there was a gold ring found and a load of like Georgian stuff, Victorian stuff, and bits and pieces. But yeah, we've had some really nice finds on this one bit of land where we've done for quite a few years now, like an estate.
It's interesting you saying about charity, Gary, because, going back to lockdown competitions, how much did you donate this year or last year?
18k so far.
That's a lot of money. And me and Dave, we spoke about this before. This hobby, it helps people. It makes people find friends, especially swingers in the club you go to. But at the same time, it raises so much money, whether it's 50 quid, 50 grand, 500 grand or whatever. And I think, Dave, we need to set up a metal detecting charity thermometer like Blue Peter, and people submit how much they've donated, because it's got to be at least 500,000, potentially more a year from the hobby of metal detecting that goes into charity. And I very rarely hear that from other hobbies in the hobby, in the same sort of, fishing has a few, but
yeah, I was about to say, even Ollie, funny enough, those years ago, obviously he's abroad now or whatever. But when you used to do searches,
What?
you
He's a woman now.
Yeah, when you run in searches, you used to do a lot for charity as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we've done a lot of charity bits and pieces, competitions and things. I think metal detecting and charity work just goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it does.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's I know there's a lot of clubs. Okay, not all the clubs, give to charity, but I know there is a lot of clubs on Facebook that I see that are raising money, and sometimes we've given the odd couple of little things here and there to help them. You know what I mean? But it's always it's a great community, metal detecting world. Really, it's a lot for raising money, like you say.
It's like, for me, it's like being married in a weird kind of way. I couldn't do it without my wife. My wife could do without me, though, probably. But the hobby of metal detecting, it's just like going to the toilet in the morning. Weekend comes in the week, spare bit of time, I go out and do it, and I love it. And all right, you do get the odd
You only
day,
go occasionally to the toilet.
in the field, yeah. But it is addictive. That is the worrying thing. And Dave, we know people in the hobby who've got divorced through it, and had issues with their jobs. But it is definitely good. And I mean, Ollie, in the Navy, is there many people you talk to who do it, metal detecting?
No, people haven't got a clue. Apart from the bomb disposal guys, people haven't got a clue what they know.
I suppose PTSD and stuff, it helps a lot of people out. But I think also with the way things are today in this country, and no one's got any money, it's a good way to just go out and forget. It's a bit like cutting the lawn for me, actually. You just turn off and concentrate, and you can unearth history and make friends. It is good. The only downside...
And talking of unearthing history, Adrian, one of our viewers has actually sent in a find that they need some help with identification.
Yes, he needs a book.
So this is from Steve Hickman, and it's a bronze mount. Now, looking at it, some animal. If you're on your mobile phone, Gary, you won't be able to see that.
I'm on my iPad now.
Ooh, he's on his iPad now. Adrian McStraw said he'll sponsor me to shave my beard off and Adrian to grow a blue beard. Nice. Anyway, so there's two pictures he sent me. It's a mount. I don't know what the size is. And to me, to Adrian, it looked like a goat. To me, it looked like a griffin or a dragon. So let me find the other photograph.
I was about to say, what's the other side of it like? It's the metal alloy content looks a pretty good bronze. With it being like a beast or something like that, usually indicates like early medieval sort of period. It's a rough guess.
Might have a better view of the... Where's that gone?
Very, very common in medieval times to have these like depictions of like beasts and stuff. You used to have a lot of buckle plates and whatever. They also used to have like beast heads on and little dragon looking things and
Griffin. Dave,
I've got it downloaded, so I'm going to have a look if I can see it.
Can I just show him something that I think would help him?
Is that a better view? I haven't shared it, have I?
No.
That's not it. How'd you go bigger? There it is. Is that better?
Mm.
That looks like a devil's face or something, doesn't
it? Is that the colour, the goldy colours? There's actually gilding remaining still on it, or is that actually just a shine of the photo?
All the information I've got, Gary. I don't know. I'm on the fucking thing. All the information he sent was he's been told a few different things from people. It's bronze mount. A bronze mount doesn't really tell him much. No definitive any answers or anything, but there you go. It's beautiful nonetheless.
The The flows usually say mount when they don't know what it is. It's very
Dave,
true.
can I share something that I think might help him out?
Certainly.
So
So there's a few people have said griffins, dragons, bucket mounts, griffin, goonies. It looks like someone said it looks like a stag, dragon, elephant. Adrian McStraw, get off that. Doolies, griffin, dragon, or a griffin. Could be Welsh, said Steve Cord.
So those who don't know, anything like that, you post it on social media, you'll get me, Dave, anyone,
Julian.
say, yeah, what it is, whoever.
You won't get me.
One of the things that I'm passionate about is for something to be printed and published and backed up by the British Museum has got to be relevant. So this book here, which is a lot of money, 26 quid, it's a big book. It's like Encyclopedia Britannica. This has all the illustrations for these exact, I mean, there you've got a similar kind of thing. But this book here from greenlightpublishing.com has been written and all 1,700 artifacts in there with illustrations. And illustrations are always better than pictures, I find. But get that book if it's your birthday or coming up, put it on the list, or Christmas, because that book is bang on. Everyone in the hobby has finds identified too, but that book there, for me, ticks a lot of boxes, and you may be able to identify it through that or something similar. So I'd go with that. Bob Hance, he sends me all his finds to ID. I've told him to buy books. He's bringing in money to Detectival. Actually, that's a good call, Bob, because at Rodney Cook and Detectival, Greenlight Publishing are there, and they normally have like 10-20% off. So, yeah, good call. But I think you can sometimes get carried away with social media because, you know that ring, Gary, I showed you in Adrian's wall? When I first found that, I literally thought it was a kid's ring from a cracker because it was a finger ring that they used to wear there, didn't they? They used to wear them there because it was so. And it wasn't until I got home and Googled it and got very confused. And then I phoned up Julian Evan Hart and he said, "Look in blah blah book," which I got, and there it was, bishop's ring, medieval bishop's ring. And yeah, there you go. And then sadly, it went to auction because the farmer wanted to sell it.
Wow! What?
Yeah.
What stone was in it?
Cabochon. Yeah, blue cabochon sapphire, which I didn't realise, but after researching it and talking to the Flow, they never cut stones in medieval times because it was bad luck. So they had to get the stone from Asia or wherever, perfect size, and it was built around that stone. Same as what Lady Diana had in her engagement ring, cabochon sapphire, lovely blue. But yeah, it went to auction. Who did it go with? Noonan's. Noonan's. Noonan's auctioned it, but it was valued at quite a few thousand, and it ended up going for double because they've said the value of metal detecting finds since lockdown has gone up because a lot more people are sit at home going on the internet and are interested. But luckily, it's in this country, staying in this country, so all good. Right.
Nice.
It's 9:30. Gary and Ollie, right. What's next? Have you got any future plans for lockdown competitions? Anything that's going to shake it up a little bit? Anything new, exciting?
Well, we know we've got a few changes. We're trying to change things and make things, spice things up a bit, but you have to wait and see for that. We can't say too much.
They're getting the Southampton senior swingers on board.
No, we have got a few changes coming.
There might be some new things made soon.
Yeah, Ollie.
Actually, in the chat, someone did say, I don't know who it was, scratch cards, lockdown scratch cards at rallies would be good.
Yeah, the gambling license for scratch cards is 250 grand a year, same as slot machines. So online, so we'll probably stay away for that.
$250,000 a year.
Well, that's what we've been told at the moment. So yeah,
That's as much as Gary spent on his teeth, isn't it?
no, his teeth cares less than that.
My teeth. I love. Yeah. I'm not going to a conversation about my
Fuck
teeth.
off, Dave. Well, Ollie, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I look forward to meeting you at RCM, Detectable and what have you.
See you then.
We can sit down and chat properly, and you can, because I love tales, and I'm sure you've got them, not physical tales about Navy malarkey.
Golden Rivet.
Look forward to it.
Oh yeah, tell us about the Golden Rivet before we go.
I've never found one. Do they exist?
He's been looking.
I thought I found one once, but it was not a Golden Rivet. Probably
It
what
was in
you
your
found.
tent.
Did it have an acorn on it?
Last rivet put in the ship. Right.
Is a Golden Rivet something naval?
Apparently so. Apparently they used to put a golden rivet in ships made of wood many years ago, but not anymore.
It was the last rivet put in the ship, and the plan is you go looking for it, and when you bend over to look at it,
Right. I thought you'd been detected and found a golden rivet, and it wasn't actually a golden rivet. It was like something I found,
Brass.
gold coloured something. You guys. Gary, it's been a pleasure as ever. And obviously, if you need anything, both, just give us a shout. And through the mag and the show, we'll be more than happy to do anything that you require.
No, thank you for having us, guys. It's it's been fun, isn't it, Ollie?
Yeah,
You're going to get loads of grief when we finish. Now you're going to get loads, Gary.
thank you for coming on, and thank you for giving away metal detector, Garrett Ace 400i, and a Mine Lab pinpointer. Top guys, brilliant.
And if you are
Fantastic.
still not able to get a Rodney Cook ticket and you want one, don't forget to go to lockdowncompetitions.co.uk and you can win all the money, all the proceeds from this particular draw goes directly to the Rodney Cook charity. So
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
call.
you can win a whole complete tent set up. Basically, it's got all the little sleeping bags and the tables and the cooking stoves, the tent. Of course, you get a weekend pair of tickets, obviously for the whole weekend, including obviously camping. And then we got a second prize with another pair of tickets, and that's obviously with the silver Roman brooch that's been handmade by Stephen Orker. So, but yeah, all the money goes to the Rodney Cook Memorial Fund anyway. So.
brilliant.
And before I forget, thank you ever so much, guys, for coming on. Been really nice tonight. But I think we should all sing happy birthday to Dave,
If you do that, Adrian, you're all going to go off screen.
because Dave's 50 tomorrow.
Thank you,
Happy
everybody,
birthday tomorrow.
for your best wishes. Very much
Happy
appreciated.
birthday
to
you.
Birthday.
So there you go. Ha ha! I'm in control.
Happy birthday.
Gary was still
birthday
going on his own then.
You.
Happy birthday
birthday
tomorrow to Dave.
Have a good day tomorrow, Dave.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. And thank you, Mrs. Sadler, for bringing the cake in.
Well done. Thanks, guys. Anyway, yeah.
Whit week.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hopefully, everybody will be off work because I am, and I know Ollie and Gary won't. But it's Whit week, so lots of opportunity to go metal detecting. If you do find anything of consequence and you want it showing on the show, give us a shout and we will look at getting it sorted. Have a good week, everybody. Thank you, Ollie.
Good
Thank
luck.
you, Gary. Thank you,
Thank you
Adrian.
very much, guys.
Thank you, everybody. And we will. I've got it all wrong again. See you next week.
I've got my live tomorrow, so I'll see everyone tomorrow night. But yeah, it's
Yeah, he'll be alive. We all watch
I'll be
it.
live tomorrow.
Enter. It's worth it. The odds are good.
Manticore.
And you could win a Manticore. Go for it.
Got 2 tomorrow.
Go
Good
for
night, y'all.
Night.
Then I.
Games, you're banned forever.